Hey guys, it's Gia. Welcome. For those that don't know me, I'm a vegan bodybuilder. I post videos based on questions that I get from Instagram when the answers are too long for me to chat directly to a person or just to answer them on Instagram. So sometimes I post on YouTube. I'm not consistent. I am not a professional YouTuber, so pardon the naturalness, I guess. Anywho, the question... Sorry, my towel fell. The question that I'm answering, guys, is what supplements and pre-workouts do I take? So I don't really take supplements except for my Active Alliance BCAAs. I do that, take it regularly in the mornings. And then sometimes I'll drink protein powder just when I'm kind of in a bind to get some protein in. But I usually, especially because I'm coming up I have a competition, a bodybuilding competition coming up. I try to stay away from protein powders and kind of those more dense foods because I'm trying to fill up on volume from more natural foods. But the question about my supplements and my pre-workouts, I used to take a lot of pre-workout, tried a bunch of different brands, and then hubby and I went to our 3-week honeymoon and all I had with me was coffee, and I was like, there's no way I could get a workout in without my pre-workout. But actually, it was totally fine. And my energy felt better. I didn't have my highs and my dips. So I decided that I'm just going to use coffee and as my pre-workout, and it's been amazing. So supplements I take is my BCAAs on a daily basis, and sometimes I'll drink protein powder. I do have to catch up on my protein from yesterday. So I am using a little bit of protein powder in my coffee today, just to have that extra gains. But I also, one thing you'll know about me, guys, is I love variety and I love flavor, and I have to love the food that I eat. So yeah, I go through a little bit of process for my coffee, but it has to be amazing. That's why. So I'm going to show you guys what I do. I have 2 pots going because I'm pretty particular about my coffee. Although I am using instant coffee. I have 1 pot boiling with water, and then I have another pot that is getting primed for my almond milk. So I don't know if you guys can see, but I have my trusty scale with me. He travels with me. So I'm just going to go ahead and weigh out my almond milk. Everything that I'm going to weigh out, I track it in an app called Chronometer. I don't know if that focuses for you guys. I like it because it shows your micronutrients, your vitamins, minerals, things like that. So I'm going to just put this in the other pot, and that's going to be about 133 grams, which I'll track in a little bit. And then I found this guy. It's stevia with caramel flavor. I found it in a grocery store called Sprouts, but I'm sure you can find it elsewhere. I also have this thing, guys, where I have reactions to food. I swell up, or I get dermatographia badly. This didn't do it for me. This didn't make me have reactions, which is amazing. If you're curious about my dermatographia, I think 2 or 3, maybe 2, maybe the last, maybe 2 YouTube videos ago, I show you my dermatographia. My trusty froth. Oh, it's still wet from when I washed it. My trusty frother. If you guys don't have a frother, it's amazing. It basically mixes everything really quickly. I use it for my BCAAs in the morning. I use it for my coffee. I use it for a ton of stuff. But what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm just going to go ahead and froth this puppy up. And I don't know if you can see, but it's getting pretty thick. Pretty good. Do you guys know where that's from? Comment below if you know. So as you can see, I'm just frothing that puppy up. And you can sit now, my friend. When we were traveling in the Philippines for part of our honeymoon, I discovered this guy. It's an instant coffee, but I don't think it's your normal dehydrated instant coffee. I actually think it's like double filtered coffee and real coffee, not that dehydrated stuff. So anywho, what I'll just do, guys, is I'll just put maybe over a teaspoon, don't spill, into my boiling, oh, it did spill, but it spilled in the pot, into my boiling water. And what I like to do, guys, is I actually prefer I find that when you put your milk in first, before your coffee. It doesn't do that weird coagulating thing, you know, where the milk and the coffee separate. So I put that in first. And then I'll start to stir in. Oh, this is gonna spill. So always spills every morning. And then I'll put in my coffee. I guess if it doesn't spill, it isn't part of my routine, huh? And then you can see how amazing that is already. I actually have to catch up on my protein from yesterday, so I'm going to do 18 grams of my favorite Active Alliance protein. I like it, guys, because it's delicious. The owners are actually really focused on making sure they've got good ingredients. It mixes super well and it's sweet enough, but not too sweet. And when I was younger, when I wasn't vegan, I used to eat spoonfuls of, you know, that coffee creamer, powdered coffee creamer. Look at that guy. Powdered coffee creamer. And this is kind of what it reminds me of. So anyways, I need 18 grams. So I'm just going to go ahead and pour that in my coffee. Now, I guess I could also put it in my milk. But in my coffee it goes. And that's just how it goes for today. And then sometimes what I'll do, guys, is I will, well, let me finish putting this milk in. This is going to sound amazing. And I hope in a good way that you're jealous and you try this out, cause if you're a coffee fiend like me, yeah, it's amazing. I will then sometimes put cinnamon atop my coffee. And I have this thing called the WonderCocoa. You can buy it off Amazon or Whole Foods or something. Anyways, it's just cocoa powder. Cocoa powder typically has a lot of fat, but this guy's really good. I think it's got 1 gram of carb and 1 gram of protein for a whole tablespoon. I don't even use a whole tablespoon, but what I'll do is I'll just sprinkle it on my top of my coffee, because why wouldn't you want cocoa powder in your coffee? Because you should. So, that's hot. But this is my coffee, guys, and it's amazing. Oh, it's like heaven. I guess you should see my face instead of close-up of my lip, huh? It is so, so good. If you want to make it, you got this. But anyways, guys, I hope that was helpful. I don't take pre-workout anymore. I'm totally fine with just doing coffee. Of course, I do need strong coffee. But I hope that's helpful. If you guys have any questions, feel free to put them in the comments below. If you're on Instagram, follow me. Eat.laugh.lift. I'm there. And if you think this was helpful, give it a thumbs up. If you think I'm a strange bird and want to see more content, subscribe. There's a notification bell somewhere. I don't really know where. Look at my jacked up nails. Okay, bye guys.